here in Australia, close to Sydney, and walking some lines with an amazing crew of the Australian people. It's really inspiring to see many people try their first highlines and like push on their level.
I'm here at this highlining thing and got on a highline for the first time today, and it's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, so I'm Ben, I'm from New Jersey. I was on a work trip and kind of going through Asia, and I was able to line it up to be here this weekend so I could try my first highline experience. So I've been pretty excited to be out here in the Blue Mountains. It's a very beautiful place. I've been slacklining about 8 years, but all close to the ground, so this is my very first time taking those skills up high.
It's a feeling that I've never felt before. You're just hanging there, waiting, and trying to control your mind, and like I'm very scared of height. That's really awesome. Look the view from another angle, and man, I couldn't get stand up, but just in the drop knee. It's really different than the trick line, the one that I used to practice. It's more tense, it's very loose, it's not so tensioned as the trick line. But it's a new goal to the life. Can be able to do, to break some barriers, and let's cross one line.
The feeling I have in the line. Yeah, in relation to surfing, it's a lot like being inside a big tube. Basically, it's the only thing that's going on, and so your mind really focuses on each moment as it happens, and to breathe yourself through that moment, knowing that you're in that moment, is creating even more space for yourself. So yeah, the feeling I get from highlining is like nothing else.
You know, if you compare it to rock climbing or anything else, the exposure is just horrendous, and you don't really have any choice. You know, as soon as you commit to standing, you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to fall, meaning you're expecting to fall into the abyss. So it's a real mental headspace game. So it's a lot of fun.
What did you feel like when you first went out there? What did it feel like?
Scared, you don't know.
It's crazy, was it?
Yeah, crazy.
When you looked down, was it cool?
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Like, did you feel any other feelings other than scared and worriness?
No, I felt all the feelings.
All the feelings?
All of them.
All the feelings.
And we set up a 400-meter highline, which is actually the longest in Australia, probably even the longest in the Southern Hemisphere. We set that up yesterday, and I got to walk it today, so I'm pretty psyched on that. There was also other people like really close. Jerry's really close to sending it, and also Artur like did a very great job like crossing it yesterday for the very first time. He was the first person to cross it. Pretty amazing to watch as he fought like all the way through. So yeah, it's an amazing time here, and we're enjoying life to the fullest.
So this is probably the most incredible line I've been on ever. I thought that it would be completely impossible, but surprisingly, it's quite, I don't want to say easy, but it feels really consistent, and the line doesn't move when you move. So it's just the most incredible feeling.
We got to rig this 400 meters line. It's the longest line in the Southern Hemisphere, so we're pretty happy with that. We couldn't make it happen if we didn't have all the effort of all the crew. So that was pretty cool. So we had people coming from all around the world and helping us out. Today we got the send of Gabriel from Brazil, big crusher, and he managed to send the line. How did you feel, man?
When I was on the line, I was thinking, oh, it's 400, it's too much, but I started to walk, and it's not hard to walk, it's just too long.
This 400-meter line here is just pretty epic.
Ah!